Let's say you are the maintenance department and a work request comes in to care for a newborn baby. The requester brings you this baby with a note describing the baby's needs. You are now the baby's care provider. This is the first step, identify. If this baby was the only one you needed to take care of, it wouldn't be too hard. But you have 2, 3, 4. Oh boy, you have quite a few babies, and they're all crying for your attention. First, you must check which of the crying babies really need you. Then, you'll want to decide which baby needs you urgently, which baby can wait more. In other words, you must validate and rank your baby's needs from the most to the least urgent. This step is prioritize and approve. Once you complete it, you can start calling your baby's work orders. Let's focus on this baby. First, you should know what the task is. That's why you have a note with a detailed description of the baby's needs. The more information is provided, the easier it will be for you to determine how to best care for the baby. This is planning. You need to create a plan. Write down all the steps, decide how long each task will take, and prepare the resources necessary to execute the task. Make sure to be specific. Each of your steps must provide detailed and clear instructions. But don't forget, you have other babies to take care of. If you have developed a good plan for each of them, you should have an estimate of how much time you will spend addressing their needs. This will help you to properly schedule each of your tasks. Now you can execute your task by following the steps and using the resources from your plan. The baby is happy, and though the task is complete, the work order is not. Make sure the baby falls asleep and put her to bed. This step is called closeout. Make sure to properly document the job. What you did, how much time you spent, and if there are any follow-up activities that will need to be performed. Clean up and return all unused resources, then write down a few sentences of feedback. Did your plan provide good instructions? Did you have all the needed resources? Is there anything else that can help you do a better job next time? Now that you have enough information for this baby, and you should have valid and accurate information for each of your babies, you can do a proper analysis. This will ensure your ongoing improvement. This was a simplified version of the complex process known as maintenance work management. The steps within this process are often referred to as key maintenance activities. Maintenance work management should involve a strong partnership between the operations and maintenance departments, and sometimes other departments as well, such as engineering or procurement. In other words, this process is cross-functional. This partnership begins with proper identification of defects or the need for maintenance and a detailed description of the issue. The goal of collaborative prioritization and approval of work requests is to ensure that the right work is done at the right time. Once a work request is approved, it becomes a work order. Planning is preparing the job for execution, and scheduling is determining when it should be executed. These activities provide a foundation for shifting from the reactive to proactive work environment. In reactive work environments, almost every job is treated as an emergency, and maintenance crews have to work in a crisis mode. This causes inefficiencies, unnecessary motions, and other problems that impair the maintenance performance and inflate the overall maintenance costs. The goal of the proactive environment is to have the vast majority of jobs properly planned and scheduled. This minimizes wasteful activities, errors, and reduces the overall maintenance costs. Instead of rushing, the work flows smoothly and efficiently. Operations and maintenance teams share the responsibility for execution. Maintenance supervisors and technicians ensure that the work meets professional standards. During the closeout, maintenance supervisors and technicians are responsible for properly documenting the completed work. Analysis of the work results and feedback is essential to identify gaps and areas of improvement. The success of work management relies on continuous improvement. Effective improvement is impossible without systematic analysis, which is impossible without properly documented work orders, job plans, accurately captured data from work execution, and quality feedback. These key maintenance activities represent the framework for defining an effective and efficient maintenance workflow, a process with specified tasks and roles that passes the work from initiation to completion. In this module, we will review some of the best practices that will help your team build a successful maintenance workflow.